Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Daphne seduces Hope, not Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Messinswood, keeps claiming that men cannot resist Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. It seems that men aren't the only ones entranced by Daphne. Even Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Fanny Grayson, Elsa Esnaut, got stars in their eyes when in Daphne's presence. With Hope behaving so erratically, could Daphne figure that she's a better target than Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor? Keep reading and let's talk about the possibility. Daphne Rose's introduction. B&B spoilers reveal that Daphne zoomed into Forrester Creations and really made heads turn, literally. A random employee's jaw dropped as Daphne strutted through the fashion house hallways. Everyone's heads turned and Daphne clearly knows she is something special. It should be noted that even Fanny knew Daphne. When Daphne told Fanny to back off if she ever wanted to work again, there was no offense taken. Interestingly enough, Fanny happily agreed as she gushed about Daphne being a goddess. Daphne even encouraged Carter and hoped that they need to take Daphne up on her offer. So clearly Daphne's charm doesn't discriminate. B&B spoilers. Carter Walton targeted. The plan is for Daphne to get her hooks into Carter. Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Messinswood, keep saying that no man can resist Carter. Steffi figures it won't take long for Daphne to gain Carter's romantic interest. Steffi reasons that if Carter becomes interested in another woman, then the takeover will magically be reversed. That might be true if this had been Hope Logan's Annika Noel idea. While Hope is gaining through this romance, Carter is a grown man who makes his own decisions. Unexpected loyalty. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that everyone seems entranced by Daphne. When Daphne starts at Forrester Creations, she will put all the moves on Carter. However, what if Carter really is loyal to Hope? While some men can't control themselves, maybe Carter will remain faithful to Hope. Carter has been mixed up in romantic scandals before, and the outcome was never good. Every once in a while, so characters learn. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Unexpected twist. If Daphne can't get Carter to betray Hope, Steffi might worry that the plan has failed. However, Daphne seems like the type of woman who never gives up. Daphne already figured out that Steffi blames Hope, not Carter, for the takeover. So maybe Daphne will figure Hope is an easier target than Carter. With Hope, she doesn't seem to know who or what she wants. One day she seems normal and like her old self. Another day, she's wearing black leather miniskirts with an edgy hairstyle. Hope really seemed into Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, but never accepted his multiple marriage proposals. Then we have Hope's behavior with John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, and now Carter. So could Hope and Daphne end up in an unexpected dynamic? In the latest shocking turn of events on The Bold and the Beautiful, fans were left reeling after the surprising arrival of Daphne Richards, a mysterious figure from Hope Logan's past. While many had expected Daphne to set her sights on the ever-charming Carter Walton, it's actually Hope who finds herself in the crosshairs of this seductress. The plot thickens as Daphne's bold, calculated moves cause an unexpected stir in the lives of the Forrester, Logan, and Walton families. But what drives Daphne's obsession with Hope? Is it love, revenge, or something far more dangerous? The mysterious arrival. Daphne Richards arrives in Los Angeles under the guise of business, but it's clear from the moment she steps into Forrester Creations that there's more to her presence than meets the eye. Having been a fleeting presence in Hope's past, Daphne's resurfacing seems like a mere coincidence. But for those paying attention, there's a flicker of something deeper in her eyes. She's not here to talk shop. She's here for something far more personal. The tension is immediate when Hope sees her again, Her mind races, remembering their previous, slightly flirtatious encounters years ago, but she brushes it off. Hope, ever the doting wife and mother, is focused on her family and her career. Still, she can't shake the feeling that something is different about Daphne. There's a sense of urgency in the air whenever Daphne is near, a quiet pressure that builds with every passing moment. Daphne's strategy. Daphne quickly makes it clear that she is not interested in Carter Walton, the man many thought she might target due to his high-profile status. While Carter has been a beacon of stability at Forrester Creations, Daphne's attention shifts elsewhere. She isn't drawn to him by ambition or intrigue. Instead, the reason behind her seduction plan is far from conventional. Hope's life, seemingly perfect from the outside, has been under increasing pressure. Between her duties as a mother, her ongoing challenges with her career, and the struggles in her marriage to Liam, Hope's emotional state has been fragile. Daphne recognizes this vulnerability and exploits it. She targets Hope's insecurities, using subtlety and finesse, playing on Hope's loneliness and longing for connection that she may not even realize she is missing. The seduction begins. It starts innocuously enough. Daphne reaches out to Hope for a coffee chat under the guise of old friends catching up. What starts as a seemingly innocent conversation quickly turns into something more intimate. Daphne's compliments feel like they're drenched in layers of meaning. She speaks with an understanding of Hope's desires, fears, and dreams that strikes too close to home. Hope, unaware of Daphne's true intentions, begins to let her guard down, even though a part of her senses something amiss. The more time they spend together, the more Daphne makes Hope feel special, desired, and seen in a way she has never felt before. Daphne is masterful, knowing just how to speak to Hope's heart. She understands the strain Hope feels from constantly trying to balance being a wife, mother, and career woman, and she offers a refreshing escape from the pressures Hope faces daily. The allure of Daphne's attention becomes irresistible, especially since Hope's emotional and romantic connection with Liam is starting to fray at the edges. At first, Hope is hesitant, but Daphne's charm is undeniable. Her words are always measured, never crossing the line into overt flirtation, but there's a constant undercurrent of sexual tension that Hope can't quite ignore. Daphne's touch lingers just a second too long, her gaze too intense, and her voice too soft. Everything is carefully calculated. The moment of truth. As their encounters grow more frequent, Daphne begins to challenge Hope in ways she never expected. She presses Hope's limits, pushing her to explore desires and ideas she never thought she'd entertain. Hope finds herself questioning her loyalty to Liam, torn between her commitment to her family and the intoxicating pull of Daphne's magnetic personality. It isn't long before Daphne makes her move. One evening, after an emotionally charged conversation about Hope's marriage and her sense of self-worth, Daphne leans in, gently cupping Hope's face and whispering words of admiration. Hope, now intoxicated by Daphne's presence, tilts her head just enough to let the gap between them close. Their lips are inches apart, and the world around them falls away. For a brief moment, time stands still. Hope's heart races, and her thoughts swirl in confusion. The question on the table is no longer whether she should resist. It's whether she should embrace this forbidden connection, despite the consequences it might bring. Before she can answer her own question, the door to the room swings open, breaking the moment. Both women snap back to reality, their faces flushed, their emotions tumultuous. The fallout. What happens next is anyone's guess. As Daphne's hold over Hope deepens, the ripple effects of their interactions start to show. Hope is conflicted, unsure of what to do with the emotions Daphne has stirred within her. She becomes distant from Liam, retreating further into herself, unable to explain the whirlwind of feelings that Daphne has caused. The question everyone is asking is, will Hope fall for Daphne's seduction, or will she realize just in time that this is a dangerous path to walk? Meanwhile, Liam is starting to sense something off, and his own suspicions begin to grow. He may not know exactly what's happening, but he can tell that something has shifted within his wife. Is this the beginning of the end for Hope and Liam? Or will Hope find the strength to confront Daphne and put an end to this dangerous game? A new battle of hearts. The dramatic twist of Daphne's seduction of Hope has set the stage for a turbulent chapter on the bold and the beautiful. As the lines blur between friendship, love, and obsession, the Forrester and Logan families will be thrown into chaos. Daphne's presence will challenge everything Hope thought she knew about herself, her relationships, and her place in the world. In the coming weeks, viewers can expect even more revelations. As secrets unfold, hearts are tested, and boundaries are pushed to their breaking points. The battle for Hope's heart has officially begun. Only this time, it's not just Liam who's fighting for her affection. Daphne has entered the fray, and her pursuit of Hope may just change everything. Fans will be left on the edge of their seats, wondering what lengths each woman will go to, and whether Hope will resist Daphne's advances or give in to a passion she never saw coming.